it's Em, the beginner crafter. Welcome to a new FlossTube video, and I've got 3 projects to show you this time, which is progress because lately I've mostly been showing just 2 projects. And let me start with the one that kind of traditionally happens, so Miranda. And with Miranda I completed this square and moved forward with those squares. I will complete this square once I do the same color in here. It's just that the color goes here, finishes, and once I cut the thread I will continue this part because it also finishes in here. So that's why it's still left. This square is left unfinished because I still need the color of the thread. And yeah, I did some minor confetti stitches as well so that it's more complete and solid now. And this is the way Miranda looks as a whole that I have so far. So those 3, I think 3 pages, yeah, 1, 2, 3, so yeah, 3 pages, and then the 4th one. I'm nearing the middle of the page, but I'm not there yet. I think about 1/3 of the page, so I might get to half of the page by the end of the year, which would be full page more than the plan was for this year with Miranda, because I wanted to get to the half of the page 3 with Miranda. So getting to half of page 4 is really nice progress, and I'm happy that it probably will happen. I don't have all the colors for Miranda, that's why things may get stuck for a bit with some parts, but I will, you know, just keep on buying some threads so that I complete what I don't have. So this is Miranda. Then another project that I have been doing in the at least one last video, and that's the Virgo. And with the Virgo I did most of the first column of the page. This is where the edge of the page is. So I've got most of the first column. I didn't do anything here because I'm guessing the color continues and I'll have to start thread here and then continue. So I prefer to leave it empty for now at least, and I also started the second column and completing it. So it's moving along nicely. It's blue, a lot of blue on this page. I don't know if it's just blue. I mean, there is some lighter blue and darker blue, but it's shades of blue most of the time. I know the letters should start appearing somewhere here, so I haven't really looked in detail into the whole page. I'm focusing on what I'm doing now, but I think there isn't anything apart from blue here. Although, no, her arms are already, her shoulders are a row of pages up, so I guess it's just the end of the hair and the writing left. So this should be blue. So this will be a nice page to do because it's blue and I love blue. So that's the progress that I've made on the Virgo. I think I was planning to get as well up to like the middle of this row of pages. So up here, I think this is like the third page of the row, and I might not get there. I had a really long break from the Virgo, so I overachieved on Miranda, but I guess I'll underachieve on the Virgo. Right now I'm also not doing a lot of stitching because I have all those baby things to crochet, so I prefer to focus more on crocheting. So I'm kind of doing the minimum of stitching for now, but once I finish my crocheting, and it should be done in November, then I'll be able to move to stitching more and have like fully stitchy weeks where I just stitch, and I guess Virgo will take priority then as well. And the last project is one that I haven't been doing for I think a longer while, and it's a Mini Marvellous Garden. And with the Mini Marvellous Garden, I did a few confetti stitches around the body of the peacock, and I moved to the next row. There are some empty spaces as well. Some of them are confetti stitches, some of them are threads that I don't have. And I remember that the last time I did, I was already getting to those threads that I didn't have, and the plan was to buy them, but I just put this piece away and I forgot to take note of which colors I need. So I'm taking note now, and once I reach a color I don't have in Miranda, or maybe not reach the color I don't have, but just I'll look through the pattern and see what color sort of will be next, and then it's the one I don't have. I'll just, you know, go to the shop and buy a few skeins of different threads, so that I go there once and bring quite a lot of things with me, so as not to waste time going to shops over and over again. So that's where I am. There's 2 more full rows after that, and then there's not full row, I mean not the whole grid of 10 rows, and then it will be the finish of the page. I know finishing the page takes me longer with this piece than with Miranda, even though the pages in Miranda are much bigger, but this is not my focus piece. I will continue doing that from time to time because, as you can see, there's a lot of blue, which I love, and I just really like the shape it's getting. I mean, the plumage on the peacock and the way it shades, that's some wonderful piece of work. So I want to continue that as well, but you know, Virgo and Miranda are bigger priorities of mine, and also the black work stitch that I will show you next time, because now it will be the end of the month, so all the fillers from October will be put into one page, and I will be able to print that out on one page and then stitch. So that also has to happen, but then I guess I will either go back to this or maybe do Harry Potter. or if I really will have to, you know, crunch and focus really a lot on crocheting, because for example the baby will come already, then I'll just be doing Miranda and the Virgo for now. But I hope to come back to Mini Marvellous Garden pretty soon, because I really would like to finish the page this year, although it's kind of difficult because it probably will be over 1,000 stitches. Yeah, I'm guessing 2,000 stitches, so it's quite a lot, but it is possible. So if it's possible, I will try to finish the page this year. There's, I think, 9 pages, something like that. I hope it won't take me 9 years to finish this piece, but I guess once I finish the Virgo, which is a bit closer to being finished, and I'll finish black work, so although the next year's black work cell will happen, so yeah, we'll see, but I do hope to make more progress with this once at least I finish the Virgo, because when I finish the Virgo, the priority piece will be Miranda, but then I'll have not as many pieces to work on, so Mini Marvellous Garden will get a bit more love than it did this year, for example. So let's hope next year will be better for this piece, because I really like it, and I would like to see the flowers appearing as well. And on the one hand, I'm glad that it's Mini Marvellous Garden, because it means that it is not very big and I will finish it pretty quickly. But then again, when I look at this shading, when I think about how even better it would look in a bigger piece, then it's like, oh man, I should have possibly bought the bigger version of the pattern. It would look even better, but still, this is the one I really like. So I want to continue doing that, and I hope this will happen next year a bit more. Hopefully this year as well I will continue, but definitely next year will be the year when I focus a little bit more on this piece. So that's what I have. As you can see, also lots of blues, a little bit of grayish, greenish hues, but mostly blue, which I like, of course. If you've liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. It's always nice to know that you like what I do. Comment down below if you would like to say something about my pieces of work. And consider subscribing if you want to see the progress of all the pieces that I'm doing. So you'll be notified, especially if you click the bell, as well as you'll be notified every time I post. Also, apart from doing cross-stitch, I also do crocheting and some other crafts, so you can also see me progressing on those as well. Thank you for watching, and hopefully see you next time. Bye!